For millions, he was a revered spiritual leader, a beacon of hope, and a path to enlightenment. He commanded an empire built on faith, drawing devotees from all corners of the globe. But behind the facade of this spiritual purity, a darker truth was brewing. How did Asa Ram Bapu, once a godlike figure, fall from grace to become a convicted criminal? Stay tuned because today we are uncovering the shocking life and notorious scandals of Asa Ram Bapu. Born Asumbal Harpalani in 1941 in Sindh of British India, Asa Ram's journey to becoming a spiritual powerhouse was remarkable. From humble beginnings, he claimed to have found a spiritual awakening at a young age. He began preaching, attracting a small but growing following with his charismatic personality and simple yet powerful messages of self realization and devotion. By the 1970s, he had established his first ashram and his influence began to escalate. His satsangs and spiritual discourses drew massive crowds. He promised inner peace, healing, and a path to salvation. His network of ashrams and trusts expanded rapidly, becoming a multi-crore rupee empire. He was seen as a living embodiment of divinity by his devotees who blindly followed his every word. But as his empire grew, so did whispers. Whispers of irregularities, of property disputes, and of darker sides to the spiritual leader. While devotees celebrated his teachings, a different narrative was slowly emerging, one that suggested not all was pure within the holy confines of his ashrams. Initially, these were isolated incidents, often dismissed by his loyal followers as attempts to malign a great spiritual figure. But these were the early signs, the faint tremors before the earthquake. Major jolt came in 2008 with the mysterious states of two young boys, Dipesh and Abhishek Waghela, at his Ahmedabad ashram. Their bodies were found in the Sabarmati river under suspicious circumstances, sparking outrage and a police investigation. While Asa Ram was not directly implicated in their deaths, the incident cast a long shadow over his organization and raised serious questions about the safety and the activities within his ashrams. But the most damning accusations were yet to come. In 2013, a horrifying allegation surfaced. A teenage girl accused Asa Ram Bapu of sexual assault at his Jodhpur ashram. This wasn't just a whisper, this was a loud, clear cry for justice. The details were disturbing, painting a picture of exploitation and abuse under the guise of spiritual guidance. Soon after, another woman, a former devotee, came forward with similar allegations against Asa Ram and his son Narayan Singh. The floodgates had opened. What was once a trickle of suspicion had now become a torrent of accusations. The legal battle that followed was intense and highly publicized. Asa Ram's powerful legal team fought tooth and nail, while his vast network of followers protested vehemently, claiming he was being framed. The case captured national attention, dividing opinion and testing the resolve of the Indian justice system. Despite the fierce resistance, the evidence against Asa Ram Bapu mounted. After years of legal proceedings, in April 2018, a Jodhpur court found Asa Ram Bapu guilty of raping the teenage girl. He was sentenced to life imprisonment. His son, Narayan Singh, was also later convicted in a separate rape case. This verdict sent shockwaves across the country. For many, it was a confirmation of long-held suspicions. For his staunch followers, it was an unimaginable betrayal, a conspiracy against their beloved guru. Asa Ram Bapu's conviction marked a significant moment in India's legal history and for the broader discussion around the spiritual leaders and their accountability. It highlighted the dangers of blind faith and the importance of questioning authority, even the spiritual authority. Today, Asa Ram Bapu remains in jail, his empire fragmented and his image tarnished forever. His story serves as a stark reminder that no one is above the law and that justice, however slow, can ultimately prevail. It is complex and a tragic tale of a man who rose to immense spiritual power only to fall from grace in the most scandalous way imaginable. What are your thoughts on Asa Ram Bapu's case? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this video informative, please like, share and subscribe for more in-depth explorations of compelling stories.